Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Number one. Number one. Before you go into any negotiation, that means your buyer has liked your products. It's just about how much. It's just about when. It's just about the quality, the packing, the concession, the retailing. Ibig sabihin nakatapos ng prospecting, nakatapos na yung qualifying, you're sitting across the buyer. You're sitting with me, Mr. Stan Walton. He's dead. He's been dead for 60 years already, but I'm buhay. I'm just huh? So you're sitting with him and you're negotiating. Number one, you do all your research. That means this is the maximum I can take. This is the maximum I can give. This is my maximum price, my minimum price, maximum quantity, minimum price, time, delivery, etc., etc. You make a list of it before you go to CITEM. That means you sit down with your competitor, your partner, etc., finance, costing, decide on that. People who win in the stock market when they have a plan. So make a plan on what you'll be able to do. Number two, as far as possible, as much as possible, if it's a good enough deal, if it's a big enough deal, go face to face on the customer. Always go face to face on the customer, because if you negotiate on email or on phone, sometimes you don't know what they're thinking, right? Always. If it's a $1 million peso deal, it's worthwhile to tell the customer, I'm going to take 2 hours out of my regular work, suddenly 13 packs. People focus on the critical processes, focus on the marketing, focus outside. Go and see him and close a deal face to face. Because if there are some minor details that you forgot to discuss, you'll be able to bring them up and close it. Number one, do your planning. Number two, face to face. Number three, always remember that everything takes time and is a process. Things can change. Things can change. Remember that. What does that mean? That means if you are negotiating or trying to close a customer for 15 days, 15 months, 80% of the time you're doing nothing. It's in the last 20% of the time, the sales cycle, that the close happens. Are you with me? You go to meet the customer for 2 hours. For the first 1 hour and 30 minutes, nothing is happening. And then bigla naka-approach you. Ibig sabihin, it follows the 80-20 Pareto rule. Remember that. So do not get tired at 79%. If you get tired at 79% of the time, you may lose the deal. Yeah? So maintain the stamina, go further. Remember that guy, husband and wife, who wanted a small quantity of goods. If I stayed with them for a little more time, they'd be buying me. 1, 2, 3. Number four. Never deliver before you sign the contract. Never say, bahala na tayo. Remember taxi drivers? Sometimes you get into a taxi cab and wala sila metro, and they say, saan pupunta? Ayala. Makano? Bahala na kayo, sir. It never happens, It never happens. Likewise, with a customer. You can make investments of time, money, and sweat in selling. But before you go into production, even if you start sampling, unless it's your toolkit, you can afford to sampling. Before you start sampling, have something in return. Negotiate before delivery, always. Never deliver the container and then go, "Nasaan na yung pera ko?" Wala na yung pera mo, napenta ko ng goods, right? So always get your paperwork before you start executing the order. Yeah? Four principles of negotiation. Number one, research. Number two, face to face. Number three, stamina. Number four, negotiate before delivery. Close it. Have the fine details complete. Read the fine print, then sign. Number five. What's number five? I forgot. What's number five? No. Number four, no? The fourth is number five. Just move it. Number four. Negotiation is about win-win. Win-win. Yeah. You cannot drop the blood out of the customer. sell something you bought for $3 for $30. You're sucking the blood out of the customer. In every negotiation, if the buyer gets something from you, if he gets something from you, yeah, he asks something from you, you ask something right back. If he says drop it by 3%, he says sir, give me 3 more weeks on delivery. Anything, sometimes it's tangible to non-tangible. For every give you do, get something from the customer. Every time you get something from the customer, you give something back to him. Keep it balanced. Yeah? Because if the customer gives you more money, it gives you advance, and he sends the LC to you, and it gives you extension 90 days, it is time for you to pay back. Yeah? So in the negotiation, if you feel that you're happy with the transaction, yeah, and you think you're making enough in that, then sir, I'm going to provide this special package. Yeah? So we'll ship it on the faster container. Instead of the container that takes 30 days, we'll ship it in one that takes only 3 weeks. Cost me $1,000 for it. My commitment to you. The weeks away, always leave the customer happy as he steps out. At the end of it, you must serve the customer. He must feel he bought it from you and he's happy for it. Good afternoon. Have a great time.